That's hitting at the culture of narcissism that we have, and we hear this with Michelle Williams when she accepts the statue and says, I would have never won this award if I had not gotten my abortion. I was reading a book, Ronnie Stark's How the West Won. And in it, he sort of depicts this temple that was being raised, Native Americans, far from the Pocahontas depictions. They were actually, they were cannibals, and Aztec warriors is what he was talking about, raising this temple, and they sacrificed children and adults every time they would build these temples. And he talked about this one temple that they raised where they sacrificed 26,000 lives. Unimaginable today, right? And we're looking at this going, oh my gosh, how barbaric, how archaic, this could never happen today. Look at American society. We're sacrificing 890,000 babies per year. Why? For convenience, for narcissism, because I'm not ready, because I think I could go further in my career if I don't have this child. That's really sick.
I 100% agree with her. See, the reason why I guess up to 66 million abortions does happen doesn't look as bad. It does seen as genocidal. It doesn't look as bad as the Aztecs or what happened to the Jewish community or what happened in slavery or any genocide, is because we have systematically dehumanized the unborn. There, again, you see protesters say it's not even human, it's not a baby, it's not a life. We have dehumanized it so we don't see it that way. And the fact of the matter is saying that I would not be here today, I wouldn't get this award, I would not be successful if it wasn't for my abortion, is telling every single mother or every parent out there that your success and your goals are impossible because you had children. That is the worst message to send to anybody. And the fact that people are getting abortions in the masses for basically monetary gains, because that's kind of what it is. You hear them say, well, I wanted to finish college so I can get a better job. I wanted to get a better career. I wanted to climb the social ladder, aka I wanted to get to the point where I can make more money. So it's a lot of the times it's monetary gain. You see people say that, people who are poor or underprivileged and stuff like that should have abortions because they can't afford it because of money, right? And I do agree that if you cannot afford to have children, you shouldn't have children. That's what contraceptions are for. But anyway, I totally agree with her. It's about to start raining, so I'm gonna end it here, guys.
2,000 years later.
So I edited the video, and then I had another part that I wanted to add. If you look at the history of the world, most, if not every, genocide has happened or was able to happen because what they first did was they dehumanized those people. And they dehumanized them so the public wouldn't step in. And not only would the public not step in, that they would be for this, right? And you see this happen in countries now like China, where they've dehumanized the Uyghurs, where some of the population is just okay with the enslavement, the imprisonment, and, the other horrible things that happen to those people. And I feel like it's the same thing. 66 million dead, 66 million unborn, that's a genocide. 20 million of that being black babies or black and brown babies, when the black community as a whole makes up 18%, 20 million out of the 66 million. Just saying. And the only reason, again, why it's been digestible for the public is, of course, they disguise it as women's rights and female health. And they dehumanize the unborn. That's why people say that they're not even human, that they're just a clump of cells. I've heard pro-abortionists say they're just parasites, that they're not alive. That you can see the protesters take baby dolls and images of babies and smash them on the ground, throw them away, laugh, make TikToks, say they're going to grind them up into mush. They dehumanize the unborn so it's more digestible to the public, just like every single genocide that has ever happened. Any time any groups of people have been enslaved, look at your history. Every single time they've gotten away with it by the public, it's because they dehumanized them. They made them less than human, not worthy of protection, not worthy of rights, and not worthy of value. And one day, I believe one day, the future generations will look back, and just like we look at people during the offing of the Jewish people and people who lived during slavery and all the other genocides that's happened, and even we look at the citizens of a place like North Korea or China, and you say, how can you be okay with this? One day, future generations will look back and go, how are you okay with this? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. That really helps with the algorithms, guys. You guys have an amazing day. Bye.